Stadium in Arlington. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Washington Redskins and the Dallas Cowboys.
Let's go, Skin.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go, baby.
3 down, 3 down.
A first down throw, Darnold. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And
Oh my God!
off.
How you gonna pick that off,
Surprising
man?
to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
Fuck. Give him no second crack at it, man. We come to play out here. We ain't come for no bullshit. Don't get that nigga no second crack at it. Pick that shit off.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Darnold.
There you go, baby.
To escape, and he goes down. Deron Payne racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
All right, partner, I'm going to be Captain Obvious right here. Not the start you're looking for offensively, right? Incomplete pass, followed by a sack.
And when he went down, it looked like that right ankle got turned, but thankfully he popped up okay, and they breathed a sigh of relief on that sideline. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
Fuck, we give up that on third and long, man. Come
Shows
on.
it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
Yeah, I play, man. That nigga right there, I'm trying to build him up. I had no business playing man with him.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Darnold completes it. And he'll take
You better watch them motherfucking passes,
to the
nigga.
other. A gain of 6.
And shit's gonna be going back to the crib.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Darnold.
Let's go back. There you go.
Intercepted. Picked off at the 47. The 20. And he will
Let's
bring
go.
this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Redskins touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to
go,
really get
fellas.
up there,
We
did they?
feed
But the
off of that, man. We need turnover.
Big time play.
Yeah, let's go.
And now the offense, they've
There's
got
no
to turn
point on
things
the ball
around and
before
figure
the
this out
offense
because
touch the
your backs
field.
are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried
Get down there and hit
about.
something,
The second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. We do know that they are postseason bound, but they're leaking a little
Everything
oil,
on that
so
ground,
speak,
we
as
keep
they
a
kinda limp
minimum
into
games,
January.
baby.
Yeah, that oil
We ain't
set
trying to
fire
give.
to
Okay,
their
that's a
season,
pass.
can't it?
Look at that.
See what I did there?
Let me get that.
But here's the thing that we've both seen in the NFL. Teams down the stretch playing really well. Sometimes it doesn't carry over into the playoffs. Sometimes teams that aren't playing well now, if they have good leadership at the head coaching spot,
Oh, you gotta
and the
go
coaching
get
staff,
that,
and
Griffin.
within the locker room, they can find a way to turn it around. But no one wants to be on a losing streak as they head into the playoffs.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now the first carry for Ezekiel.
There you go.
Elliott.
Everything minimum, man.
And
Everything
the tackle there,
minimum
Ryan
out here.
On second down, Elliott.
Everything minimal. Let's go, D.
He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on third. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. He's going to go for a big play downfield.
Let's go back.
And it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. A nice burst there as they'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run with Geis. And this time he's not going anywhere. Guys. Right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll try and get it with Geis. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on first down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Darnold from the gun. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. Picked off at the 38. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate.
Accelerating, and off he goes. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
Following the penalty, it's Geis. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 43-yard line.
Check 13.
On 2nd down, Strong. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That 2nd down play nets a -4. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Strong. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down the 31-yard line. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Geis. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Strong. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Jalen Smith, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. On 2nd down now, Strong. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. The Redskins on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Play action. Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. This Cowboy defense looked ready for that 3rd down pass. Brings up 4th. So they went to the booth to see if that was a touchdown, and they have decided it will not be a touchdown. 6 points off the board. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. For the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. They'll start the drive with Elliott, and he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Motion, motion, motion.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Darnold. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense. We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half, 10-0.
I already gave you the force hit, but you good, bro.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdown.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. It's a 1st down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Haskins will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent game. Now they're in 4th and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot it.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. From his own goal line, Darnold throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down past the 15. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. On 1st down, it's Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Diaz. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold. That one complete. Elliott. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the left side. Strong, finding room at the 30. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. It's Geis on the counter. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Haskins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Yeah.
He's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 44-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle.
Oh, no,
doesn't matter. You just
you doing the
exchange
right
someone
thing,
to
bro.
bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And I knew that, but I wasn't thinking.
A first down at the
And so you all the way right about that,
so
bro.
much of the game today,
all the way right.
We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a
I
strong
haven't
safety
been since
position
this whole
now
little
more than ever
epidemic
is a
y'all.
hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And Geis is going to be stopped short as he did not get the push he needed.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. And they'll run it here. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter is telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a
I'm
little
glad
raised
he dropped that.
Might be too
He
far
threw
for the
off his
field
back
goal.
foot and
So it gives you
delivered a
great chance to
terrible
go for it.
pass.
Personally,
Oh, my
if you have those
fucking
tendencies
God,
to
bro.
be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to
Oh,
go ahead and
my
go
God.
for it when you want to anyway.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side, it's Geis. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he takes it in.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Washington.
You're right.
Darius
I didn't know he
Geis
was going to throw
with
off
a
his
lucky
back
number
foot like
13
that.
touchdowns now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
It gives me a whole different dynamic on the
And no return on this one as a fair catch.
When you get the chance to get in the lab and throw the ball around, And when you get out there and you get niggas playing your run, and you can hit them up top, and now they got to play a different style of defense because they know you passing now. Man, it make playing football so much more easier, bro.
Just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
See, what you start off with, some of your favorite running plays, some of your favorite running plays, you feed off of those running plays with play action passes out of the same formation. Start with Jets.
Hey, echo.
Quick hitter here.
That's it, Jay. I'm on that.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Now it's Darnold.
Hey, way to get in there.
He goes down.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, up bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Yeah.
Now a play fake here on first down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5.
Let's go, let's go.
Washington. Terry McLaurin with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard
don't fix it.
line.
Just add to it. You know what I mean? Just try. I mean, you in the groove right now, so pretty much what you doing now, working, stick with it. But when like the new games come out or you get some time to laugh, just try to add some more dimensions to your game.
A very fruitful game offensively thus far.
Get out of here with that. I'm not going for that shit.
Everyone's going crazy on that sideline
because
that drives you berserk. Come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call.
Oh, he caught me.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take
I
it the
blitzed
distance.
and he ran up the middle.
Take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Yeah,
so
well,
here's Darnold now as he lead his guys up to go for 2.
Yeah, I blitzed, man. I had no business blitzing on that play after getting a stop.
They'll let Elliott try and run it in.
Yeah, well,
this time he'll be stopped
don't get too carried away.
He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event, the try for 2 fails.
No. It's my play I run, but usually when I set that play up, I leave that middle linebacker inside in the spy, so if he run, he can react to the play. I didn't spy him that time because I thought he was going to pass. He just made a good read. That was just a good read.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives.
I like when he run that shit on me.
It's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. From the 30 on second down, Haskins. And he almost intercepted it. They haven't picked the ball off yet. That probably should have been their first. And it's third down now.
He bumped my mind, though, because I'm going for the ball.
On third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, Haskins on third down. Gets it to Strong. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure out the passer.
They'll get 3 up to midfield.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Redskins on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw, Haskins. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They go play action now. Haskins. Throw right side, going to be complete to Moss. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Give him 30 yards there. Boy, another big play later.
I'm in the game, Sonny. Call you right back.
Had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long.
Oh, no. How the fuck ain't nobody pick up that block, man?
Because even if they had the right coverage, they
Yeah,
still dented
serious
them.
right now?
And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Again, they run. Again, it's Gase.
Good open field
They'll
tackle.
get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, you got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today.
You talking about my number 17, McClellan?
And Gonzalez puts this one through.
It looked like his man stayed underneath. He ain't stay underneath on that play.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know, in this league, you can
I could have thought that. Yeah, it looked like he faded underneath and dropped back up top. That's why I didn't throw it. Money be doing that sometimes.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
It's all good.
On 1st and 10, Darnold. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Let it go, Rose.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Darnold down to throw. And that's
that shit did,
Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Thank you.
Let's go back. This pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. picked up by Fabian Moreau. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? As the scout?
And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
Let's go, baby.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Tune into that Mo game, Uncle D, and see who winning.
Out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah. Yeah.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this
he said
one.
He
Their
was
offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Don't give up nothing. We don't stop playing till that shit say 000, baby. Don't give up nothing.
2nd down and 10. Darnold over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first.
Yeah, man. After that little
that
hit
to this
stick
upcoming
interception,
2nd down play.
Game was against you the whole time, nigga. That shit when I threw off my back foot there, I gave that one right to you, homie.
That's incomplete.
And I'm on the headset with Uncle D, man. I'm glad your man missed
Just
it.
nothing there.
I'm thinking he's going to plant and throw the ball. Nigga threw
We've
on
seen the
his back foot. He
interceptions,
was
of
sitting
course.
right there.
He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense
yeah, they've been against you ever
coordinated.
since
The
that play in the
front and
first
the
quarter,
back
cuz.
really in
Ever
sync.
since.
The front putting
Yeah,
on the
but
pressure,
shit, man.
the backside
What's
being
gonna happen when you don't
picking
bet?
passes
That's
off.
when you
And
don't
now
win.
here is another interception. Derwin James with a pick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Mo ain't put his game up, Uncle D.
Right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself confident.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Third down, here's Haskins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They'll run for it. Geis going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or two. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here.